This is a HeadGum podcast.
It's glad to be back.
Glad to be back. Before we start the She Didn't Text Back podcast, we want to thank some of our sponsors, starting with Blue Apron.
Oh, thank you, Blue Apron.
You need to know how to cook. Why not make it easy?
When you use this service, not only do you feel like you know your way around a kitchen, but cooking at home means eating healthier and saving money instead of ordering expensive takeout again, which is exactly what you said you wanted.
Yeah, no one wants to eat takeout. We just do it.
I don't know how I'm in your brain, but I know because that's what my mind was thinking.
Okay, Will, where do they start? Where do they go?
Oh, you can for less than $10 per meal. Blue Apron delivers all the fresh ingredients you need to create home-cooked meals. Just follow the easy step-by-step instructions.
Each meal can be prepared in 40 minutes or less. No overwhelming trips to the grocery store. No more sad takeout.
And you know how you feel when you have that takeout. How is that, baby boy?
Not good. And let me tell you really quick. I'm going to just
I feel like
briefly.
you're about to say some mean things.
I had a nice dinner the other night. I cooked it.
Okay.
We got our Blue Apron packages, last week?
Yeah.
And I cooked a meal with my girlfriend, and it was fantastic. That was great. So why don't you tell them about some of the meals they have?
No matter your dietary preferences, Blue Apron makes it a breeze to discover and prepare dishes like Korean chicken wings with rice cakes. Does that sound delicious to you?
It actually really does. I'm really hungry right now.
Especially right now, me too.
If you want to get involved, go to www.blueapron.com/textback. Moving on, we want to thank Ballpark Jerky. Ballpark brand, the makers of America's favorite beef hot dog, just launched the new Ballpark Flame Grilled Jerky.
Oh, snap.
Man, they sent us a box, and it is so good.
Okay, yeah, I like
I like my beef jerky.
Yes.
I love me some beef jerky.
I know you do.
This is quality stuff.
This is quality jerky.
Why don't you tell them about the tough tenderness?
Oh, let me tell you about this, man. Ballpark Flame Grilled Jerky is dried for toughness and then flame grilled for a uniquely tender texture and superior char grill flavor. Did you hear my stomach growling? Like, for real, I'm very hungry at this moment.
The beef jerky is gluten-free. It contains no artificial flavors or colors, no added MSG.
Let me tell you about these flavors, all right? They got original beef. They got bourbon barbecue beef. They got pepper beef barbecue pork and teriyaki pork.
Dang.
Do you hear how many of those? That's 5.
If you want to see how amazing this beef jerky is, visit www.ballparkbrand.com and get involved. Use the hashtag Tough and Tender. Share your stories. Yeah, we're back. We missed a week.
Seems like you forgot something, huh, DVG?
What did I miss?
Oh, atmosphere.
What atmosphere? Oh, no, I didn't forget. I wanted to surprise you with something.
What?
Look what old Ava got for my birthday. You ready for this shit?
Uh-huh.
Let's turn the lights off really quick. I know you're scared of the dark, all right? But don't worry.
I've recently gotten better.
Don't worry. The lights are only going to be off for maybe... I'm not recording. Is this recording? What do you think? Yeah, it is.
You fucking idiot.
Whew. God, I almost felt bad and slightly dumb for a second, but here we go. All right, the lights are going to be off for 3 seconds. Here we go.
Okay.
Lights off, right? I'm going to even dim the iMac monitor.
That's how I like it. I prefer it.
All right, here we go. Give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1. Oh, shit.
Tell me that.
Whoa, that's like our old thing, but times 10.
Tell me that shit is not dope.
Okay, wow.
Wow, give it up for Ava, roll.
Okay, this is too much.
Why?
This is too much. I'm like fucking in a goddamn Kid Cudi music video.
So I got a new light for my birthday.
Wow.
And it is way more intense than the last one.
It's way more intense. This is exactly what I need. This is I'm going to have to get one too. Oh, it's like a crystal ball. Cool.
I got to make sure our levels are good. I should have checked. I'll be honest, I should have checked.
I wish I had a fucking dollar for every time you should have checked.
Woo! Okay.
Or put on.
I think we're good. I'm just going to kind of run with
Condom.
it. So how do you feel about this light?
I like it.
I'll be honest, I wish it moved a little slower.
It is pretty fast. I'll be honest.
It's kind of scary a little bit.
It's a little... You're in a sound of dimension of sight.
So we missed a week. Yeah, right. Do
you want me to talk about it?
Yeah, you can talk about it. Oh, you got quiet.
I don't need to talk about
got quiet. We missed a week. Yeah, we didn't say anything. All right. Sometimes...
Because Daren was mad at me?
Sometimes shit happens. I was damn near close to canceling this whole podcast. How about I
Daren
just
got
say that?
Mad at me. What a goddamn. I hate it when that happens on shows I like. When the two main characters are mad at each other.
Will, look at that fucking drink. That's about to fall off the desk.
You fucking asshole. You know I don't like to be sprung on like that. I don't like to be sprung on like that.
Will left a cup in my room the last time we did a podcast.
And I think that started why you were mad at me, to be honest.
And the following morning, I spilled it all over my hard drives.
I honestly think that's what started you being mad at me. It's just like you just pump it up. You pump it up. You pump it up. It's all going back. It's going like subconsciously.
So what happened? Where have we been? Where's the past, it's been 2 weeks.
Oh, God, my life.
Man, I released a new music video yesterday. Flip a switch. Check it out. It's on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Daren Von Gardner. I'd appreciate it if you checked it out.
Oh, yeah.
Ballerina bitches dancing and shit.
You know what I love? You know why I'm so happy to be doing the podcast?
Why?
Because I feel like my life is back into full cycle. When I was in the Bay, I had an amazing time.
Great time.
But I was not. I intentionally did not make things because I was like, you have to, in order to reheal a muscle, you need to, let it go and not use it. And I only took photos. I only, did photography shit. And I was like feeling so sad that I hadn't made all my videos, all my shows. And, I'm so glad to be back here. I think I realized, I was telling you about people like Conan and Stephen Colbert.
Right.
Like I was talking about how, and they're both like on videos recorded them not doing this show. They talk about how much they love doing a show and how like they could not do it. I think I've gotten to that point in my life after I think once I started doing so many shows at once, I am now addicted to it.
To doing shows?
I cannot.
Hold that one thought. Hold on.
Oh, Daren messed up some more stuff, huh?
Oh, yeah, put me on blast. So you're addicted to doing shows?
Yeah, I'm absolutely addicted to making shows.
You just now realized this?
Yeah, like, I just now thought of it. I was like, what, is it known?
It's been very obvious.
Oh.
I mean, what have you done for the past 6-7 years?
I've only made, yeah, that's true, huh?
You didn't really start experiencing new things, new social gatherings and new, just regular life experiences until recently, right?
Until this year, 2015, man.
So you don't think that's been obvious for you?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I never really, I like maybe thought about it a little bit, but like I'm now starting to realize that I have like, I think I thought that I was like, I don't know, I realized that I cannot stop fidgeting. I think I realized recently, I think if there's anything I have, it's ADHD because I fidget a lot. And I'm like, now my fidgets, I've put them into appropriate places, and I'm like, oh, I fidget and do photography. I don't know, there's something about it, like the
fidget and hit the shutter button.
And the shutter speed, it feels so good. Because not when you take a photo on a slow shutter, it does not feel good.
Yeah.
When you hit about 8,000, bam, bam.
8,000?
Yeah, like, oh my God. When that shit's going fast and I'm taking a very sharp photo, it feels good. And I think I realized that it's the same thing in my brain with making shows. Just squeezing my brain to make out all these shows is fun.
Yeah, I was telling Steve today that I was like, man, I actually want to go on a real vacation. I want to take like an actual week off and not do anything. But I think like for the first 2 days I would have a lot of fun, and then I would like get the creative itch and I'm like, oh fuck, I haven't done anything. Oh God, I haven't wrote anything. I haven't recorded a song, and maybe I wouldn't like it. Actually.
See, this is what the only way that I was able to take my vacation, because we took different vacations completely.
Yeah,
absolutely. I took a actual vacation.
Yeah, and I took a work vacation.
Yeah, which we have always been doing. We've always taken work vacations where you are on vacation. You're supposed to be having a full vacation, but you still do the work that you need to do.
I haven't done like a real vacation in since I've started SourceFed. Since I've started SourceFed, I've not taken a real vacation.
Yeah,
that's why I haven't been to the Philippines or anything like that.
I forgot why I brought that up.
Stay vacations.
This is the She Didn't Text Back podcast. I'm William Haynes.
I'm Daren Von Gardner. This is the podcast.
Did I just source fed it?
You did.
I did by accident.
This is the podcast where we talk about shit.
I'm glad you jumped in on it.
Whatever we want to talk about, we do that. Sometimes we answer emails. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we yell at our dog. Sometimes we don't. It's really,
Look at how amazingly cute Catacomb has been since he's gotten back. His behavior has been
transformed.
Because I'm telling you, when he goes with Maureen, he gets scared.
Who?
Maureen.
Maureen.
Maureen. Okay, Mac loves Maureen, but when he's there, he's like, I'm having a good time, but what if those motherfuckers are dead?
Yeah.
He's like, what if they're dead back in the house, murdered by another dog, and then pissed on?
I would really love to know his thoughts.
Me too.
I would pay big money
for an app that I can just see the images, even if they're in 0.2 megapixels.
Like, because he's, always smelling the ground, always playing with his paws. Like, right now, he's just looking around. Mm-hmm. Now he's licking his privates.
And this is piquing his interest.
Yeah, I want to know what goes on in that head. Mm-hmm. Especially when he's alone. What the fuck is he thinking?
Remember what we were talking about, like, maybe 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago?
I think 3 years ago.
He's in the house all the time and nothing moves.
Yeah.
And then sometimes something moves, and he's like, "Whoa, something moved!"
Yeah,
and we're like, "Shut up, Catacomb!"
Oh fuck, there's a bug.
Bug,
shit!
yeah.
I better chase that.
Yeah, and it's so exciting.
But then to his television, to dogs' televisions, or at least Catacombs, is looking outside.
That's
why he loves things move out there. Mm-hmm. Things are different.
Yeah,
the channel's constantly changing.
Do you think that's there are gifts and curses of being an inside dog versus an outside dog. Inside dog, ooh, so good.
Yeah, so good.
That's what the outside dog thinks.
Oh, wait, what do you mean?
The outside dog is like, man, the inside dog has it so good. It's so warm up there, being hugged and
always
loved.
The right temperature.
Always the right temperature. Mac does not know.
Yeah, there's no answer. There's no bugs in your food or in your water.
Yeah, your water is crisp. If we see something in it, we're changing it.
Yeah, we're changing it instantly.
Ooh, something might happen to inside dog.
You know what happens to outside dogs? Their water, one, is fucking piss yellow. But number two, this shit is hot.
Okay, so you just piss in your dog's water?
Sorry,
oh, my outside dog. Let me piss in your water.
Oh, shit.
I save my pee in the morning for my dog.
Yeah, he loves it. You think, okay, there has to be one person in the world who they have a dog, and instead of giving the dog water, they piss in the bowl.
Probably. But
really, anything you can think about in life, there's one person in this world that does
has probably done it. But what I wanted to say about the outside dog gets to be outside all the time.
And for a dog, what do dogs love? They love going outside and they love food.
Mm-hmm. They love. So that's what they love.
This dog is playing. If they have a decent sized backyard, they're playing all day. Hopefully.
There's bugs all the time. That dog is bored by bugs.
Yeah, that dog hates birds. Mm-hmm. Loved them at first. Yeah. Loved them at first. They were fucking best friends. Now hates the bitches.
Now he hates the bitches, and if he sees a raccoon, raccoon!
Mac hates bugs. Mac hates cats and birds.
Yeah.
Don't even fucking mention a bird around Mac. He will be, or Catacomb, sorry.
Because they're fucking, I hate fucking birds. I mean, okay, I love birds. I love birds so much, but I hate birds.
I mean, they bring nothing good for me. They're noisy. They shit on people.
I saw the coolest thing, and I love anime, and I haven't watched it in a while. Watched the anime movie for the first time in a couple weeks because I finally calmed down. I finally watched the movie, and it's one I've seen before, which is Howl's Moving Castle. Beautiful movie. But let me tell you about this. There's this scene in it where there's this.
I didn't like it.
But no, this is this very interesting thing. I think it affected me somehow. There's a scene in it where they go to this king. He has this room, and it's like a big empty room, and there's a desk in the middle.
So there's a king, there's a big empty room.
But it turns out it's a queen. So there's a queen who has a desk in the middle of this big room.
With nothing in it.
But with nothing in it, but the sides of the room is the jungle with chirping birds.
So this is you, 100%.
This is 100%. Yeah, this is the perfect room for me.
And you're a queen in this world?
Well, it's just, it was in the movie.
What if you're a queen in a
What if I'm a
life?
queen?
William the Queen.
William the Queen.
How would you be as a queen? I would feel you'd be a fucking bitch.
I pee.
But not like a bitch because it's a girl. Like
I
a bitch because you're a bitch.
I mean, see, but when you're a man, you're an asshole.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what?
When you're a man, they say, "Oh, he's an asshole."
You know how I try to save myself, and then you just didn't help me right there?
Oh, no. I'm saying people call women bitches when they're mad at them for being mean. When men are being mean, they call us assholes.
I call everyone assholes.
I mean, anybody could be an asshole or a bitch. Like there are so many men bitches. I've definitely called more men bitches.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if I've ever mustered up
to do what?
To call a woman like straight up. That definitely never seriously.
I mean, you
even
just started cursing like yesterday. So
yeah.
I mean, you really wouldn't have had an opportunity to do so.
And I would never do it out of anger. I set a rule before I started cursing. I said I'm not doing that. I kind of did recently, and I was like, I'm never gonna do it at anybody.
Oh, never curse out of anger?
Yeah, I'll never curse out of anger.
Ooh, that's the hardest. When I stub my toe or when I'm upset because someone did me dirty, the fucks and the shits just fly out my mouth. That shit is. See, there you go again. I can't. I speak like a sailor.
Yeah.
It's weird though because I get in front of my family. Maybe not towards not now, not these days, not as much. But I would get around my family and just remove all curse words from my vocabulary.
Yeah,
instantly. It wasn't hard at all.
I have another friend circle that I always talk about because I love them. When I get around them, I find out that I don't have an issue stopping cursing. But it's in my head for sure.
So maybe it's who we surround ourselves with.
Yeah, if you know that someone's cool with curses. I said one of the bad ones in front of our boss the other day because I was mad because you were mad at me. And we were looking at some, there's some bad words and
how bad are we speaking?
I can still do it if I want to. All right, let's be honest.
Like a level 10?
Like, be mad at me. Like,
because there's like 3. There's like 3.
There's 3, but this one, like, people would be like, don't do it.
Okay.
But you shouldn't do this. And I was like, we were talking about some other YouTube channels. And I was like, I don't know who the fuck this is and this. And I was like, oh shit, I'm mad right now.
Did the boss notice?
He thinks shit is funny.
Oh, he thought that one was good, huh?
Yeah, he was like, we're saying that now.
We live in an office where we don't live. We work in an office where anything goes. For the most part, anything goes. And sometimes that's a bad thing.
Sometimes it's a wonder. Usually it's a wonderful thing.
Usually it's a wonderful thing because you feel free, you feel open, you feel.
And that's why we're able to make so much content is because we love each other.
Yeah. It's very family vibes there. A lot of family vibes.
Not judgmental.
A lot of drama sometimes. People getting under other people's skin. But for the most part, everyone says how they feel. And it's just a good laugh time. So sometimes things are said which shouldn't be said in any scenario.
Yeah.
And that's the way.
And
of
I
the
think
game.
it's just exaggeration. Sometimes people don't mean it.
My body feels good right now. Can I be honest? I did a Periscope earlier. Not enough people are complimenting my arms. Not enough. I'll be honest. This is how I'm feeling. You want me to tell you how I feel? This is how I'm feeling. Not enough people are complimenting my arms.
May have said the same statement. But see, look, Daren, I've been telling you have not been complimenting my arms.
When did you say this?
I said that.
I don't recall at all.
Does it count as saying it if I only thought it to myself?
Then no, it does not. Do you think I can read your mind? That's something I should ask myself. How are they ever going to know how I feel if I don't tell them? It's not like they
Daren, can I be honest
mind.
with you? I've been seeing you seep into a deeper level of artistry lately, and it's incredible.
Yeah, I'm going in it. What are these examples you're speaking?
I don't want to tell you because when the wolves know that the humans are watching them, the wolves don't act how they are as wolves.
I can feel the change.
I can feel
the movement, and it's changing. It's good. I like it a lot. I'm excited. Before, all I can think about was music. Now it's all I feel. And that might sound like cheesy.
That's incredible.
Oh, I feel it.
I'm glad you got in there. Oh my God. But
I had so many insecurities about my voice and all this shit, especially because all these fucking YouTube comments, but whatever. But now I'm getting to a point where I'm like getting comfortable with my voice. It's also going to take years to finally master it or whatever. But I'm getting there, and there's progress.
You're moving really fast, though.
I'm moving fucking fast. These 2 new songs that I wrote, you heard a bit of one, but the other one, these songs, and I know people always say this, but I feel like it's the best thing I've ever done. And if I keep doing this, if I keep writing 2 songs every week, or 2 songs every 2 weeks, man, this shit's about to blow up. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I feel good about it. How are you?
I'm feeling anxiety right now. I don't know why.
Like right now in this moment? Why?
If I maybe feel good just talking about it. I don't know. I don't know who I am or what I want.
Let's bring it down.
I don't really know if anything I have to say is important or if anybody will like anything that I like or me. And sometimes I worry, what if I'm just this is it? What if this is all I ever am or become? I wonder if I will ever have any more in my life, and if it's right to want more. Why do I deserve anything else?
You think that this right now you can be peaking and like this is as far as you're going to get in your career?
That is my deep down saddest thought. Yeah,
really.
I'd be very sad. I got to do some more shit.
Why do you think?
I have to. I have an addiction.
Okay, so your work ethic.
Yeah.
How would it even be possible that this would be the furthest you go?
That's
because the only key to success is fucking working.
And I'm like, the reason why I got to take that vacation, like I was saying, was because I literally worked myself to the bone and my body broke. You remember my body literally broke and
you were going through. You thought you had like an ulcer. You're like, oh, my chest hurts.
Yeah, getting chest pains, back pains, neck pains. I was like, I literally could not move. So I was like, okay, I'm going to let myself go on vacation. And that's why I was able to take a full vacation. But what happened to me when I got to the Bay and I talked to my sister, people who listen to this, you probably, if you see me, follow me on any other social media or anything, you've probably heard me talk about my sister because I went to the Bay and I fell in love with my sister.
Shout out to William's sister one time.
My sister is the most incredible artist I have ever met because my sister will jump on it. But anyway, talking to her.
Really quick, don't let this fly by. You're a fucking shithead and every curse word combined for not realizing that you have the best family.
Oh yeah, my family is great.
Your family is incredible.
My family's great.
Now, I don't know if they're like that all the time, but
they
if
absolutely are
if
not.
they're anything like that at all points of the times, they are fucking incredible.
That is the best I've ever seen my family be. But it made me remember that my family did used to be that way a long time ago, and it made me believe in them being that way again.
What's the change? What was the change?
People have money right now. People have enough money right now. That's all it takes with my family. It's like we're doing okay.
Yeah.
And also, they were very happy to see me. Me going back to the Bay is the most love I have ever received in my entire life.
Really?
You saw how like my family was like hugging me and loving me. They hug me and love me, but some of y'all don't hug me and love me. And it was incredible. Going back to the Bay, what I was saying was when I hung out with my sister and I talked to her, I felt like this happiness I had never felt before, and I realized that I was like, oh shit, my chest doesn't hurt, my stomach isn't bubbling. I was like, my neck doesn't hurt, and I remember you woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, Daren, I'm still awake after driving for 3 hours.
We drove to San Francisco, and we left at I think 8 o'clock at night.
7, I think.
7:30, 8 o'clock, and we didn't get to the Bay till like 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and then we get to the house, everybody's asleep, and then Will's sister wakes up, and she had just gotten her teeth pulled, like a tooth pulled, so I think she was like on Vicodin or something.
She was on Vicodin.
So she had like been sleeping all day and then just high out of her mind from the pain
smoked.
pills. And then came and hung out with us in the living room. We didn't go to bed till I want to say 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then Will went upstairs. I slept on the couch. And then I ended up sleeping in the car because there was just no room and I was
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable. So it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. And I think I texted you. I think that's how you knew.
Where are my keys?
Yeah, I texted Will, where are your keys? I'd assumed that he was asleep, but, I was like, wishful thinking. He texted me back this long-winded message about how he's so happy.
Yeah,
And then I go outside, open your car door, and it was like a sneak attack. I turn around and you're standing right there smiling. Wide awake.
I've done that to so many people. I felt that was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon for me.
Yeah.
Because I was so happy. I had just written a video on my phone. I was thinking of all these creative ideas, opening emails, and I was like, and I remember this time about 3 or 4 months ago, back in like June when I first started doing stand-up, not doing stand-up, going to open mics. And I was like, I would be listening to Chris Rock, remember his first album, and I was so happy, and I was like, I haven't been able to feel like that, and I felt it then, and I was like, this is incredible. I was like, nothing on my body hurt. It was the most amazing experience I'd ever had.
You didn't even seem tired at all.
I was not. I tweeted about it. I was like, my pain is lifted. It was the strangest moment.
What was it?
I don't know. Just realizing that I love my sister like for the first time in my life was incredible to me.
Man, you guys are so much alike. It's so weird.
That's what I realized.
Even in humor, and like the way you deliver jokes.
That's what I realized. I'd never seen that before. I always thought she was my polar opposite.
Right. But no, you guys took some growing up.
Yeah.
But what I don't even think I told you, I won't say his full name because I don't know if he wants it on here, but Uncle B is what I'll call him, is incredible.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we can talk about Uncle Berwick.
I don't know if...
We can talk about Uncle Berwick.
We can say it?
Yeah.
Okay. Will has an uncle. His name is Berwick, and he is phenomenal. He's one of the best people I've met maybe this year.
Me too.
Maybe in the past 5 years.
My Uncle Berwick is the ultimate hype man.
Yeah.
Ultimate hype man. He has an incredible power to make people feel good about themselves.
So kind, so intelligent, so welcoming, so warming. I don't think I told you this. We went to the Berkeley University? Is that what that school's called?
UC Berkeley?
Yeah, beautiful school. We walked
Absolutely.
it, and, Will was walking with Ava and his sister, and I was walking with Berwick, and, we were just having a conversation. He's asking me about my music. I'm asking him about, he's a theater actor. I'm asking him about the musical and the plays he's done. And, we're talking about me finding my voice, et cetera, et cetera. And I straight up told him, I was like, I don't, ever, it's very hard for me to, tell people what I'm thinking. And I was like, I want you to also know, because this is after him complimenting me for like 10 minutes straight. And I was like, I also want you to know you're fucking special. You're incredible. Like, you make people fall in love with you instantly. There's something there that you need to also like learn and appreciate, you know, because he was kind of like getting down on himself. But dude, he is incredible.
Yes.
I learned so much from him from hanging out for one afternoon.
That in what the craziest part about it is you have not seen Uncle Berg perform yet.
No, I would love to.
My Uncle Berg. Okay, one of the most incredible things I've ever seen Uncle Berg do is sing. My Uncle Berg, I've never seen a performance like this because he loves Janet Jackson.
I want to hear him sing. Is there any videos online of him singing?
No, I don't think so. I gotta make one the next time I go back.
I try to convince him to be a YouTuber, and I think I might have did it. We'll see if he does.
Yeah,
it.
he'll
We'll
make
see.
some shit.
He would fucking blow up.
Tell us about your trip in the
My
Bay.
trip.
We just went a little bit into mine.
My trip was overall my trip was great. I just spent the majority of it working. We were in a studio, in a home studio the whole time. But fuck, I ate amazing food and made 2 new songs that I'm very happy with, and they're almost done.
And okay, let me tell you something I realized. There's this. I made a Snapchat story where I was walking through this kind of hike that I took you to. That we shot a bit of a video. Yeah, that's a very personal place to me that I've gone to at some of the darkest moments of my life because that area is so inspiring. I went on that walk alone. I made a Snapchat story and did some bullshit. And I felt so happy again. I'll tell you some shit off the podcast about how happy I felt. But
when we were shooting,
no. This is me when I went there by myself a different day, and I went and sat in my car and just like rolled the windows down and listened to the environment. I didn't have to put on my rainforest sounds. And I was like, and I wrote some videos, some jokes, and I was like, it's about the atmosphere. It's about where you place yourself that inspires you. Remember how I was like, Jasmine, where you at? My sister, and she's like, I'm over here in the marina, writing. I was like, that's why. That's what's so
never
great.
Told me about her right in the marina.
Oh, maybe I didn't tell you about that. But she like people in the Bay, like they could just drive places to sit and relax and observe and see their environment, and that's why they're so artistic there. People in the Bay Area are so artistic.
I can't live where we live anymore.
I can't do it either.
I can't do it. I got to move out.
Yeah.
We've been saying our lease is up in January, I believe.
Yeah.
And Will and I were interested in the idea of moving out 3 months ago. And they were like, well, fuck, we only have 6 months left, 5 months left. It's going to fly by. And I was talking to Will about it yesterday. That shit has not flown by. I'm still in the same damn place. Yeah. Granted, I like the house.
Yeah, it's great.
The house has some issues, but overall, I like this house.
Yeah.
But just the goddamn location is not inspiring.
It is not inspiring.
Oh, the shit is sad.
It's a house in, shit.
In the desert, essentially.
But, we don't live in the ghetto, but when I was in the Bay, I was like, man, even the ghettos here are nice.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so for where I'm from, Richmond, motherfuckers get shot and shit. But, and some people never leave Richmond. And I'm like, oh, because it's beautiful here.
Yeah. You know what I realized when we were driving home from the Bay and you're like, oh, wow, this is beautiful. Remember, you're like, this is all the hills.
Yeah.
You're like, this is so fucking beautiful. Imagine if it was green. And I was like, this looks exactly like Ukaipa. I get it now.
Yes.
It is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I just couldn't. I mean, there's too many fucking drug addicts in Ukaipa and, incest. For reals. But, it is beautiful there.
It is beautiful there. And that's why these type of civilizations can be put there.
God damn, that's why people want to live in fucking small towns.
Yes, you'll eat McDonald's and shop at Walmart and buy yourself some cheap shit. If you got to just sit and look outside of your house and see beauty, it's all about atmosphere. I truly do believe that. If you want to become a better artist or a happier person.
So for people who live in hometown, small towns, and they're like, I hate this place. Everyone's horrible. Yes, they're horrible. Yeah, the place is as a person, right now, you probably don't like it, but in give it 10, 15 years, you're going to look back and appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
So,
even no matter where you're from, there you can find a beauty in absolutely everywhere.
So I kind of want to really quickly, I don't know if we're even allowed to talk about this, but I'm going to do it anyways. I don't care. Because what are they going to do? Just kidding. That sounded like a threat. That didn't make it sound like a threat. I don't want that to be a threat. I take that back.
What the fuck are you going to do, bitch?
William and I are. This is a ways away. Can you tell what I'm talking about?
It's really actually not. It's 5 months away.
William and I are going to South by Southwest to do a live podcast there, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, we're doing it with Headgum, Jake and Amir. They asked us to headline one of their shows. So apparently we're going to do the podcast in front of like 300 people, which for me, like doing music and performing, I'm always going to be nervous no matter what. You know, that's just me as a person. I always get nervous. But performing music, that shit, once it starts and once I'm going and it's so hyped that the nervousness goes away. Trying to like have a conversation like this in front of 300 people, that's going to be hard for me.
This makes this okay. Doing like this does not make me nervous. This is the easiest shit in the world because I think this is where I truly feel comfortable. It's because there's something about an audience that I get to read all these people at once. I love doing it one-on-one. Absolutely. I don't like doing it like 4 or 5 at once. I love doing it 100 at once.
Oh man,
and like you can be not funny, and there's something beautiful in that too. Like you can, like I know, like I failed jokes, like they bomb, like even at the Q&A we did. I was like, oh shit, some of my shit's not funny at all. And but
it's
that's
weird because
beautiful.
It's not about bombing. It's to me, it's not about like I said a joke that was unfunny. It's just literally just being up there. That's I had a huge problem as a kid giving speeches in front of a small classroom of like 10 kids.
Oh, really? So,
like, the fact of, like, trying to give a speech or talk or, you know, make jokes and have fun in front of 300 people, that's terrifying. I mean, I'm going to do it, and it's going to be great. We're going to fucking kill it.
Does that mean I'm desperate for attention?
No.
That I like to get it that much at a time?
Maybe at, like, its core, but I just think you like to perform.
Oh.
But maybe at its core, that's what that means. I don't know. I'm not a therapist. What the fuck do I know?
But I don't I'm not desperate for attention. Like some people will do anything. Like I'm like I want it, but there's some shit that I'm not interested in doing to get it.
So the reason I bring that up, because I wanted to talk about that, but I mean, we've been talking about, maybe this will like spark a She Didn't Come to My Show tour.
Oh yeah.
Because if that shit goes well, I'm like, oh goddamn, that'd be
if
dope.
it goes well, if some motherfuckers show up, yeah.
They said that 300 people are gonna do that.
I just realized that. Who's gonna provide these 300 motherfuckers?
Yeah. So if you're going to South by Southwest, if you're going to South by Southwest, I don't even know if I'm saying the fucking name right. Hit us up, I guess. I don't know. Again, don't tweet at them.
The minute these tickets come up, I don't think that they would be a price behind them. That's how we don't get people showing up.
No, South by Southwest, you have to pay.
Fuck. We definitely don't have 300 motherfuckers there, do we?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even know what South by Southwest is really. I know that
that's where all of some of the people we know go and then go like, yeah, it was great this year.
Yeah, the parties were great. All everyone ever talks about is the parties. It's never like, oh yeah, so and so released the new so and so.
They don't give a fuck.
It's just like, oh yeah, the party. I saw Max Landis. What the fuck did you just drop? What'd you drop? In my room.
Boot.
Oh, so you're going to come in my room and disrespect the whole shit.
A boot. Okay, so if we do shows...
Have you not seen that I perfected this room?
Look, if we do shows, we're definitely doing them in Canada.
Can I be honest?
Because I love our Canadian audience.
So fucking cold.
Whenever we do anything in Canada, those people are fucking better.
I love... Not to, like, sorry everywhere else in the world, but fucking, man. And we sound biased because we like Drake. But no, Canada, man, is fucking beautiful. The unfortunate thing is we went to Toronto. Was this year?
That was last year.
Last year, and didn't even, like... I don't know, maybe that was before Drake really repped Toronto that hard. He's always repped Toronto.
He's always repped
but never
hard.
that hard.
And
also, I mean, I've always loved Drake, but maybe not as much as I do now. So, but we were in fucking Toronto. We could have stalked his house.
No, I want to go to the restaurant that he took the take care picture
at. Yeah, me too. That might even be in LA though.
No, I looked it up. It's in Toronto.
Looked it up?
Yeah.
He and also his like friend owns like a hookah lounge, which I don't really
Does
care
that
about.
make me a super fan if I looked it up? I probably looked up everything. But no. I love Drake and Kanye because I ignore my family members, so I don't have to think about their personal lives. I get invested in yours.
I mean, when people look up like SourceFed and where that's at, they're super fans. So, I mean, I don't see the difference.
I don't have any... Even though people do show up at SourceFed.
Yeah.
Which is always weird to me. And they never let me go say... I'm always like, all right, I'm going to go say something. And they're like, don't you fucking go out there. I'm like, he's 15. He's being escorted by his mother.
But yeah, don't come. This is a place of business. Yeah. I get it. Like, your fans, we appreciate it. It's awesome. But, you know, it's a place of business. But anyways, Austin, Texas. That shit's scary. I got to get a beta blocker because I heard that will make my anxiety go away. You know what that shit
Oh
is?
yeah. I was thinking about that too. So
What the fuck you dropped
I'm
now?
sorry, some shit that's gonna have to wait until the goddamn podcast is
So
over.
another boot
Look,
fell.
I'm about to talk about some
Another
shit.
boot fell.
Oh god. Okay.
Do you think that you can just come in and fuck up my feng shui?
Sorry, my master. Oh shit.
That's-
Sorry, master. Oh shit. Yo,
Go
Kung
ahead.
Fu
Say
is
whatever
weak.
shit you were gonna
Okay,
say.
so
I'm already
what
in
is
the
the
mood.
last thing you said?
I'm
Oh, so a
lifted.
beta blocker. Oh, so how it is with me is I am terribly nervous.
Of what?
Up into about 2 minutes before it goes cold, and then I get out there about a couple minutes in, then I'm good.
See, everyone. I've heard, not everyone. I've heard a few people say that they go right before they're going to go on stage. Then they're not nervous because they're just like, you know, they're hyped or whatever. And then they get on stage, get a laugh or whatever performance they do, and the nerves are gone. To me, I am a nervous wreck
The whole
until about after 3-4 minutes of being on stage. But like, I don't have that point of being cold and not feeling anything moments before.
And this time at New York, it was actually as soon as I came out there and I said something, then I felt good. I was like, oh my God. I remember in my head, I was like, oh, this is them.
Yeah.
Like I always think of them, like these are the people that watch. I was like, oh, here they are.
Yeah.
And there's something great.
And it was such a different crowd.
Yeah.
Such a different audience than expected.
Yeah.
And it's weird, like, doing shows in LA and doing shows in Chicago and seeing, like, the different type of people that watch Swordsman.
Yeah, it's like I think they think that they're watching me, but I'm really watching them. And I'm watching them all at once.
You're just as invested
I'm just as invested
into them as they are
we're
into
watching
you.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I always feel about, like, Drake. I'm like, I wonder how many tweets he actually sees. I wonder how many Instagram things he actually sees. And, you know, because he's still trying to be current. He's still trying to be relevant and stay relevant.
Oh yeah,
So-
especially an artist like Drake definitely listens to everything he can. Especially now since he's excluded from most of us, he has to listen to people and get their soul. And I think he literally takes that and puts it onto the track, and that's how you get Hotline Bling.
Are you you're not a part of Hip Hop Heads on Reddit, are you?
No,
So yesterday, I think it was yesterday, Earl Sweatshirt called out Drake on Twitter and said that Drake, well, he kind of did, but he said that Drake is, I think he used the term culture vulture. Basically, any popular song that comes out, Drake suddenly has a remix on it because he's trying to stay relevant. He's trying to stay.
So?
The weird thing is, the way I look at it is, who cares? Because
cares?
one, it benefits both artists.
Both
so
artists.
Fetty Wap, he was on My Way, you know, and people were like, Fetty Wap didn't need Drake. Fetty Wap didn't need Drake. The song was already big. Well, who cares? The song got bigger.
and then Fetty Wap got better. You think of the artists you like got
You
even
think Fetty
bigger.
Wap is mad that he got more money?
Mhm. He's like, oh, Drake, damn it.
Yeah, oh, Drake, fuck you.
No one in the history of the world has ever been like, God damn it, Drake, you hopped on my track?
Yeah.
No one's ever been mad.
And then people were saying, like, Drake, this Hotline Bling and Cha Cha, whatever that song is called, like, you know, they're both good songs. They sound like elevator music with hip hop beats. That doesn't mean Drake stole the shit. And maybe there's more proof to that, and I'm just blind. But no, have you heard that? People are saying Hotline Bling is a ripoff of the song.
Of the
called
other
Cha Cha.
song?
I want to cha cha. Yeah.
Oh, really? No, I haven't heard that.
They sound different.
When you make music and it's melodic, it can match up to other songs. When you just get on the beat and going, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass and then do it all night. No, you're not gonna match up with anything. Wait, actually, that sounds like the. I couldn't even make any bullshit.
You should make up a rap song like that.
Of what, like just doing like.
Just like being a different character, being like an ignorant.
I want to do
something.
so many characters. Okay, I'm about to fuck with this. I'm gonna start making videos on my channel again, like on Waymains TV. I'm gonna put some
He's
time.
back.
I'm back into that character, and I'm going to. There's so many things that I'm gonna let that be where I like doing shows, but sometimes with shows I have to make them a certain way, and I'm just gonna let that be where I explode. I have fun on everything I do, but I'm just gonna let that be where
I've been telling you this shit for fucking weeks.
No.
Let's say months.
But this is gonna take me a lot of work.
Why?
Because I have a brain that does shit, but I'm gonna need help with it.
With what?
With this what I'm gonna start doing on my channel. I
What,
think I might have to
sketches or
get
some shit?
employees. Yeah,
Employees? What the
like
fuck are you talking about?
Like I need people to be in it with me sometimes.
Like
and
you're gonna
some
hire
edit it.
them
Yeah. Do you think anybody will
freelance?
do it? Yeah.
Or do you mean like you're gonna hire on employees?
Like not anybody I don't
Or you
know.
mean
Somebody I don't know.
you're gonna pay
I'm cheap.
Chris?
I'm gonna pay
$50
yeah,
every Saturday.
Yeah.
That's not getting employees.
He's my employee. Is it my product? Is he?
You trying to sound all fucking
Is this
cool.
not under?
I need to get employees.
Is this not under people
I need
be
to
like
hire
industries?
someone and get a 401k, bitch.
See, you're gonna be mad when you see. I'm getting on my grown man shit before you. You're gonna be upset when when I'm in a couple showing up in business suits.
Let me hear you rap about it.
Fuck you, man. And my grown man on. Motherfucking grown man on. Leather suit on. Tie so long, looking like my dick long. Woo! Grown man shit. Come up to your mama house, say where the rent at. Woo! Put the shit on the table. Put the shit on the table. I need more rent money. You need more money for the things that you want, honey. But I'm a businessman, and I put my leg down when I don't have my money, man. Your mama knows. You better come at me with more money. Okay.
This beat is dope as fuck.
That beat is dope. You gotta license that one.
I gotta screenshot that producer's name. I'm
No,
sorry.
it was really my flow.
That was your flow?
That was my flow.
Put the money on the table, man.
See, I'm telling you why I can be a good rapper is
What?
'cause-
Is that another
Yes,
fucking
it's
boot,
another
bitch?
in the ground.
How many shit are you gonna drop in my room?
Okay, there's only one left, two.
Why don't you just break it all right now? Go ahead,
one
tear
of
my
those
shit
shoes
all
went,
down.
yo. Okay, but let me
Tear
tell
the
you.
shit down.
Let me tell you why. That just proves
Fuck.
that proves that I would be good at rap music. Because what you need to do to get a good
That
hook.
doesn't prove shit.
Let me tell you what you
Let's
need to
be honest.
Let me tell you what you need to do to make a
Oh
good
yeah,
hook.
please tell me what I need to do.
Not you, but like people in general. This is how people make good hooks. They are openly just like feeling a beat, and they get to this like vulnerable point.
Will thinks he just wrote a good hook.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a good sounding, but it was a good flow. Whatever I said was bullshit, absolutely, but it was a good flow.
My favorite freestyle of yours is still when you, Sam, and I were in the fucking car coming home from going back to work from Wendy's. Oh my God, we were in tears.
Yeah,
we
driving.
were in tears.
You guys were driving.
You were talking about you being a cop and like fucking arresting someone. It was the funniest shit ever.
Then I went to the grocery store.
Yeah.
And I got like shot or something.
It was that's the hardest I've ever laughed at any of your jokes.
No. I think the story is I was in a grocery store and a cop came in and started. Why did my stories always have that happen?
I don't know. You always have this go-to getting shot by the cops.
It's my like as long as that's still happening, I will still be doing that.
I don't want to bring the energy down.
Yeah,
but I saw a video on fucking Facebook today. There was a cop and he was at a school and there was a female sitting in a chair and he was a white man. She was black. He straight up choke slammed her, and then threw her across the room.
Wait, are you talking about the girl in the swimsuit?
No,
No.
This was in a classroom.
I thought she was at the pool party.
No. Sam was talking about that. No, but this is just in a classroom, and there's kids in there.
Oh, no.
And she's just sitting there calmly. Maybe right before the fucking video rolled, she was being sassy, but it doesn't matter what
cops
she was
be
doing.
crazy. What were
This
we
motherfucker threw her across the room.
Yeah, cops are fucking crazy. That's why I get to do whatever I want. Like,
Y'all need to chill. Y'all cops, y'all need to chill,
Like,
please. Y'all need to protect and serve, baby.
Every once in a while, I'm like, maybe I'll go out of hand with one of these cop jokes, but like, this is what comedy exists for.
Yeah.
As long as there's, especially with politicians, cops, anybody of power, we just.
Yeah.
You're lucky you stopped my zone.
Yeah. Oh shit, it's hard. Woo! Alright, yeah. Yeah, the beat is ill. I'll kill a cop, man. I'm just trying to feel.
See, that's going too far.
Okay.
We're not doing that shit. Not going too far, man.
Okay.
Put your gun on the ground, man, because I'm a cop too.
Oh shit, I'm a cop. I'm the bad one, dude. You better watch out. You might get zapped. I'ma put you in a box. I'ma ship you out to Kodiak. What is going on? I will fuck your bitch. I will pull off her thong.
Yeah.
What is going on? DVG about to pass the mic to William Haynes.
I'm the bitch got a thong on.
I'm not happy with that one. That one I wasn't happy with.
I was about to go into a.
I was about to go in.
I'm the bitch with the thong on.
I was watching you and you were ready. Your fist was clenched.
I was ready.
You were fucking ready to go. You were about to throw everything on the floor.
I was about to fabricate a story. I don't know what it was gonna be.
So these beats are actually. I'm using an app. Everyone always asks me. I'm using an app called Rhapsody.
I didn't even know that.
And it has a bunch of beats on there that producers
Is that the
throw
one
on there.
you and Joe used to like?
Yeah,
freestyles at each other. Oh, I never got into that.
The problem though is the beats are only a minute long, so I always have to turn it off, or it cuts off. I'm not ever stopping it. It's just it cuts off because they're not long enough.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Will's about to go in, but we lost it.
Yeah.
We lost it.
Okay, I want to do shows where I don't write the stand up.
You can. They're called open mics.
No. I mean, like, where but I want it to be in front of, you know.
You really can do that at any time.
I could do it. I mean,
but you have to practice.
I mean,
at open
sometimes
mics.
you are, but like, I want to do it for a longer. I feel like I don't go off long enough onto my own brain because I don't trust myself.
How does it feel that you're talking and I'm texting?
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. I'm not texting. I was just swiping. Should we read some emails?
Hell no.
You don't want to?
Hell no.
You got anything else to say?
No, bitch. Do another freestyle.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I feel like you really wanted to go in with a bitch.
I wasn't.
You wanted to go in with a bitch with a thong.
I've used up all my freestyle power juice in this episode.
Give
but
one more.
Catacomb looks good.
Give it about Catacomb. Tell me how you really feel about Catacomb.
I can see it in your eyes. You're angry.
Yeah. I can see it in your eyes. I can see it. Yeah. You're so fucking furry.
This isn't good.
You're so fluffy, boy. This is the intermission, you fluffy boy. All right, just like you take a 2-week break and then you just get real bad. That's okay. We'll move on to the fucking questions. But before we do that, we have to thank our sponsors.
This episode is brought to you by Squarespace. Start building your website today at squarespace.com. Enter offer code TEXTBACK at checkout to get 10% off. Squarespace. Build it beautiful. Tell us about it, Daren.
You know, when I was a younger boy, you know, I've always had endeavors I was interested in.
Wow.
I had a clothing company, and building a website was like the hardest thing ever. I had to like find so many people to finally get this one, you know, not great looking website built together. But right now, I'm finally building a website for my music. You know, I'm in the process of it, and Squarespace has made that very easy. You know, it's actually considerably easy than it was back in the day, so I appreciate that. And what I like about Squarespace is their websites look professional regardless of like your skill level. Like, I don't know how to code. I used to, but not anymore. They have intuitive and easy to use tools. Squarespace has state-of-the-art technology powering your site to ensure security and stability.
It's trusted by millions of people and some of the most respected brands in the world, and it starts at $8 a month, and you can get a free domain if you sign up for a year.
Start your free trial today with no credit card required at squarespace.com. When you decide to sign up for Squarespace, make sure you use the offer code TEXTBACK. That's all one word to get 10% off your first purchase. Squarespace, build it beautiful. Will, you need to make a website. All right?
I'm doing it.
I need you to make a website.
I'm doing
Not
it.
about your comedy, just about you as a boy.
Actually, that's a way better idea.
Let's make you a diary, huh?
As if I don't have enough of them.
We also want to thank our Patreon supporters. I think that's what they're called. Shout out to them. You know, we appreciate that. You don't have to support, but they did, and really for no perks, just for being dope.
I like it.
Not us being dope, them being dope. So shout out to the fucking Patreon people. We
I like
appreciate
it
you.
when they
no. And then if you ordered a shirt and it hasn't come yet, send me an email.
What type of physical things do you think strengthen confidence? A toothpick? Okay, we'll get on that.
Working
later.
out.
No, I think things that you hold that you have.
I thought you said what kind of
Things
physical things?
Physical things.
Oh,
that
like
you
a
have.
physical, like things you can hold. Like holding a titty for a dude is probably gives you confidence.
That's fine.
Or like an ass. That definitely gives me some confidence.
Really?
Yeah.
What if you were standing like all your friends were looking at you and you grabbed an ass?
I mean, is this an ass that...
This is your girlfriend.
Okay. And she
not a
wants me-
random ass.
Okay. No, maybe not. But like if it's me and her and we getting sexy and shit and I'm grabbing ass, then yeah, there's some confidence happening there.
Damn, I gotta learn about that kind of shit.
It feels good.
I mean, I feel it too. Yes, man.
So we're going to move on to some emails. If you want to send us an email about anything, you know, whatever.
That's not true.
Well, we only pick the good ones. And that not to say...
What if people started writing us emails now that were just about anything?
Yeah. Like, so today I went to Carl's Jr., got the number 3, wanted to be risky.
And then they're like, man, why didn't my Wendy's story get picked?
So if you have something you need help with or advice with, and you don't really want someone who's a professional to answer it, and you want to wait like 2 weeks, you can email us at sheetandtextback@gmail.com, and we'll try our best to get around to it.
Keep listening till your shit gets answered.
For the people,
I promise it's next week.
For the people who've been submitting questions and haven't gotten answers, answer. Just know it's not, it's not a personal thing. We get a lot of emails. There's a lot.
I'm surprised.
We can't even read all of them. There's so many.
Yeah, I'm very, very surprised.
So
this is flattering.
Yeah, it's very flattering. Thank you. So if you want a higher chance of your email being read on the podcast, you should. This is a secret, and it's going to ruin it for everybody. But you should send your email on Monday at like 7:00. What is it? Pacific Standard Time.
Or send us money in the mail.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, send your email to sheetandtextback@gmail.com at like 7:00 on Mondays.
Oh wait, people can actually do that. I'm just kidding.
Don't do that. Don't send
Definitely
us money.
don't do that.
Keep your own money. All right, go buy yourself a cheeseburger. You want to read them or am I reading them?
Seriously, do not do that. That's not fun. I will burn it, but then I get in trouble.
I mean, I'll keep it. I'll be real.
No, see, that's not what you're supposed to do.
I mean, I don't care what you're supposed to do.
You
If you're gonna
fucking
send me
idiot.
money, I'm not telling you to send me money.
You
But
see how I undid it and you redid it?
if you're gonna send me money, I'm not telling you to send
No
me the
one is
money.
sending you money.
I don't expect you
Why
to send
are
me
you so
money.
confident that
but
you
if
think
you
you can be
send me
sent
money,
money?
best believe I'm gonna spend the shit real quick too. Somebody in Canada gave me $20, and I spent the shit. I felt bad. I felt real bad, and I wanted to give it back. But
no, you didn't.
I didn't look at. They gave me a care package, and I didn't look in the care package until they left because I didn't want to be rude. You're not supposed to open up a present in front of people. But I opened it later, saw that there was $20 in there. You know what I did? I ordered Domino's pizza, bitch.
Oh my god,
that shit fed me.
I'm gonna
Thank
say
you.
this. I'm gonna say this story on the podcast,
Say
and
it.
this is about you, Daren. You will make the most money out of all of us.
I will.
Okay,
I will.
And I
Oh, wait,
remember-
I do or I will?
You do right now.
Yeah, I do.
And I remember one time we were all at the movie. There
Uh-huh.
were some of us that had money and some of us that didn't have money. And then the person in the front of the line said, "Someone's got to pay for it, and then we'll all Venmo you right now."
Okay.
And you said it's not gonna be me.
No, we said.
We
said.
okay, we did.
You and I together as a collective group, as a pair, said, not going to be us.
I know. I forgot I was a part of
You're
that.
trying to just throw shade at me. That was both of
I
us,
forgot
bitch.
you were in that story.
Yeah, that was both of us. But yeah, I was
That
like,
was a different time of my
okay,
life.
every time that I go, okay, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Not as of late, but in the past,
Uh-huh.
from my experience, every time I was like, all right, I'll buy it, and you guys just Venmo me. No one ever fucking Venmo'd me, and I'm not about to fucking ask you for $5 because I ain't no chump bitch. God damn.
Daren, you are about your money. It's amazing.
I'm trying to make millions. You think I can make millions and not be about
you
it?
have to be a rapper.
Fuck. Also, side note, my phone is plugged into the charger right now, and Will screenshotted the emails and sent a text message to me so I can read them. And I was like, why the fuck is my charger not working? The shit's vibrating when I'm plugging it in. I realized it's a photo. It's a screenshot of your phone, and your phone's dead. I'm an idiot. That's fair. All right, I'm an
That's
idiot.
funny. I wonder how many people that's happened to.
There's a couple times in my life where I was like, yeah, you're straight up stupid. And that was one of them. So let's move on. This email's from I'm the girl who never texts back. Do you want to read this or am I reading this?
I don't have my phone in here.
Oh, so you came unprepared.
Oh, hell yeah. But look at me. What am I wearing?
Looks like
Sweatpants.
sweatpants and a she didn't text back t-shirt.
Ooh, this is my dad outfit. This is how parents dress and are like, I can be here.
I'm allowed. All right, this is from Hannah. Hey, Will and Daren. I am the girl that never texts back. And honestly, I don't enjoy texting. I think people end up writing what the other person wants to hear rather than being genuine. Am I being lazy or insulting if I don't make the effort to text guys back all the time? You like how she specifically said guys. She didn't say everybody that time. It was guys. Would you guys find it weird if a girl told you that they didn't like to text? So we were talking about this earlier.
Oh, this. Uh-huh.
I don't like texting.
You don't
and
like
I don't text. The irony of me having a podcast called "She Didn't Text Back" when I never text back, and that's funny. I never text people back, and if I do, it's real short. And it's not because I don't like them. It's not because I don't want to talk to them. It's because like I got my mind is elsewhere, and it's very hard for me to like respond to a text message. Let's go through one that I didn't respond. I won't say who sent it. But it's probably Will. Let's see.
You better read that in your head first.
Okay.
Oh, especially if you go a little bit farther back. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. You were mad at me. I could do it.
Actually, you know what? I can't read any of these because it's too private. But yeah, I don't really like texting. I love that technology is there because that has made it so much easier. I also don't like
And
talking
you know
to
what's
people on the
fucking
phone.
great? Do you remember when we first started texting? It was text. Now it's GIFs and
fucking
videos, and
emoticons, and fucking anything.
Texting is great.
You can send a link. You can do fucking anything over text messaging. And I'm used to like T9 and shit. Not to be like, oh, back in my day. But I just, I like to talk to people in person if they're there.
Oh, me too.
It's like it's so much easier.
I think it's ironic that like back when we started this podcast, that was at a time where I liked to text girls. I do not like to text girls anymore. I'm like, if we're gonna talk, let's go. Let's go to a place to talk.
Your strategy before was like, all right, I'm gonna text them for 3 months, so they like know what I'm like, and then when I get them in person, they'll probably won't feel awkward, but they definitely will.
Yeah. Now I don't think I don't feel that awkward. I'm like, okay, I'm a human being. I can have a conversation.
You can do it, Will.
I'm like, okay, I can talk to people.
If you're gonna learn one thing from this podcast, believe in yourself. You have worth. You have a lot of worth.
Why is it that it's not hard to believe that when it's being said to you?
I don't know, but it won't. They won't. People don't realize it until they feel it. Like
you have worth. Everyone
and every
has
fucking worth.
Each and every person has.
No
worth.
one can do you better than you can. Know that shit.
Yeah,
that's the dopest shit ever.
People are like, no, I wear a hoodie every day and I'm sad. And I was like,
yeah,
that
but
too.
you rock that hoodie.
You rock that hoodie.
You look good.
Especially
you
if
look
you like that
good.
hoodie.
Oh, I don't like my voice. Yeah, but no one else has that voice. I mean, someone might have a similar voice, but no one has that voice exactly.
Everybody's unique.
There's going to be scientists fucking commenting below.
Yeah,
oh, no, actually some people do have the exact same bone.
362 octaves that a human being can carry. And
so there's at least 13% of the world that have the same voice.
I've been traveling to India to cheat on my wife and learn more about this dialect that can be spoken out of.
We don't want to hear your comments. So what are your thoughts on, her not texting? Tell Hannah how it is.
I get it.
Tell how you feel.
When I used to like to text girls, I would be upset with you. I would be like, "Hey, man,
why aren't you texting me back?
I'm trying to have a conversation." But now that I'm like, let's talk in person, I'm like, oh.
Do you remember the biggest thing that it was always not your complaint, but your concern about what girls weren't doing?
Asking me questions?
Asking you questions.
That's still a thing.
So,
I've been trying to figure out the right tweet about that for years. I
haven't. So, friendly advice. Yeah. If you're talking to somebody new, and this is potential boyfriend, girlfriend material, if you're the boy, if you're the girl, it doesn't matter who, and this person is asking you a lot of questions and you're responding and you're not reciprocating that by asking questions back and trying to learn information about them, you're a douchebag. If you're interested, what do you mean no?
Oh, wait. Oh, if you are interested in the person?
If you're both interested, but you're not doing any of the lifting,
doing it?
And you're just I don't have to ask questions. You fucking ask questions.
You need to ask questions.
That makes people feel good about themselves.
But now that I think about it, if you could take it from I like to flip the perspective and think the worst. And like, what if those people think that they don't have anything good to say? Now I think about it.
That goes back to what we said earlier.
Yeah.
You have worth.
You have worth.
No one can be as good as you are at being you.
I used to get offended by it, and I was like, oh man, this girl's not texting me back. It's like, no, maybe she has confidence issues. But if everybody believed themselves and realized that they had just as much worth as everyone else, there would be so many less issues.
I'm so proud that you haven't knocked over a boot in like a good 5 minutes.
Because one of them's over here, and
I'm so proud of you. I'm so. All right, let's move on.
Can I wear something of this fabric? I mean, like of this design. She's farted on this for sure. Now that I'm gonna take my hand off that.
Moving on. The subject line is, I think I love her. I should have pre-read this, but I didn't. Don't know how to say her first name. I think it's Adonis. Sorry about that. So I have been in love with this one girl for some time now, but my friend has been smashing for a while.
Oh, God.
You would pick this shit. But my friend has been smashing for a while. So the other day I was at her house and we were cuddling. What the fuck? We started making out and that was cool. But then the other day my friend says that he and her are still a thing. I'm not sure what to do at this point. Stay low, stay low. Sent 10 minutes ago. Oh, you came through quick.
What the fuck happened to him?
So
what? Okay, situation.
What I think is happening is his friend has been dating this girl, but maybe prior to the friend dating, or even doesn't matter when. But this kid has been in love with that girl. Adonis has been in love with that girl that his friend is dating. So it's like if I had a girlfriend and you loved her, and then he cuddled her and made out with her. One, that girl's cheated. You cheated. You cheated!
Oh my God. If
bros before hoes.
I'm just thinking you had a girlfriend and I was in love with her.
Madly in love with her.
I would be very upset a lot.
What if you were madly in love with her and I was the one dating her, but I treated her like shit, which I would never do.
Oh,
treated
no!
Her like shit, and I didn't care about her.
I would be so upset.
Would you say something?
I think that might be the worst thing that could happen to a person. But if unless it's happening to you, baby. Oh no, it's all right. You're gonna get over this one. God damn it was me. I'm just kidding. I'm serious. It's not that bad. This is just something that I personally would not like to happen to me. Anything is overcomable. But what was I saying?
I don't know. But what I will say is
this would suck.
If that's your friend, he didn't say like best friend. He just said friend, unless he did say best friend, and I'm just not remembering correctly. Figure out which one's more important, because you're gonna lose one most likely.
Yeah,
this is a very sticky
I would stop talking
situation.
to either of those motherfuckers.
Yeah, really.
They'd
stop
be
talking
like,
about. Well, actually, the friend's not doing anything wrong. The friend did nothing wrong, as far as what he's told us, or as far as I understand it, did nothing wrong. Just dated this girl, and then told them where they're still a thing.
I have liked a girl that's had a boyfriend though before. That sucked.
You better watch your back. That dude's gonna come swinging. I know he listens to She Didn't Text Back, and I said your name. He's gonna put the shit together.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The friend who's dating the girl listens to She Didn't Text Back.
Oh, you know he listens to it
Who
too.
the fuck doesn't listen to this shit?
Oh, look, asshole.
Oh.
She's been cheat cuddling.
Oh, like we're not on the top 30 on the comedy list.
But like, okay, like, no, what the fuck? This is very different. Oh, but like, man, being cuddled is so nice. Why does that have to be a sexual thing?
I love being held.
Me too.
I love my girlfriend tries to make me cuddle her, and I'm like, no, cuddle me.
I mean,
I cuddle her too. Let's be real. I love being the little spoon. Is that what it's called? The little spoon. I fucking love.
I recently got into being the big spoon. I think it's because I was realizing.
Oh, you're trying new things out without telling me.
Oh yeah. I've been thinking. What I've been thinking about the types of things that inspire people to be strong and confident. And I was like, when you have someone to protect, you are in a different state of being. And I was like, that's something that I've never had anything to protect before. And that's a type of consciousness that I've never experienced. And that might give me a new type of way to be.
What about Catacomb?
I mean, yes. But this is
gives
different.
You anxiety.
Huh? It gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
But maybe that's why I love him even more. Because, yeah, I love him more because I'm worried about him. If I wasn't worried about him,
Will is always worried about Mac.
Yes.
Or Catacomb. Fuck. I keep saying his real name and not his stage name.
How
many dogs do you know have stage names?
Well, I mean, Catacomb is that cool.
Yeah.
But I remember as soon as he came back to the house, I was like, oh, I'm running back upstairs twice to see if I close the doors again.
Yeah. Catacomb has a very weak stomach, so if he eats anything but his specific dog food, he like fucking shits blood. It's horrible. If you're a fucking vet or you know anything about dogs and you know what's up with that, please tell me. From what I experienced, I used to back in the day when he was younger. Right now I think he's 7 years old. When he was younger, a puppy, I wouldn't feed him anything per se. I would feed him dog food, but if I was eating like a French fry or chicken nugget, I was a dumb kid. I would give him a chicken nugget. He loved it. He was fucking so happy. But as he gotten older, his stomach started getting weak, and he didn't like it. He started getting shits and stuff.
This is making me honestly sad.
So I want to know why I can't share a goddamn chicken nugget with my dog.
I just realized some sad-ass shit.
What?
Mac is one of our friends entirely.
Why is that sad?
Because he can't live as long as us. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, Daren! I'm serious. I'm about to cry.
That's
oh
so
my
sad.
God! Oh God!
I don't want to think about Mac dying.
Mac is one of our friends for sure. I'm getting tears for the first time again since that time.
I looked up in a book, a Pomeranian book, and it says that Poms live for like, if they're healthy, for 15 years. So he's got.
That's incredible. That's why we have to get another dog now, so we can
to wean him
in.
That's
I'm
horrible.
glad we said the same thing. But like, oh shit, I got a tear. Okay, I'm fully human.
I would not be okay.
Mac is one of our friends, and our relationship will never be the same. Because
nothing was the
same. But we can still. But it's still good. But like, I don't think I can ever not have.
Max
a dog
almost died like 4 times.
Yeah.
He straight up been attacked by a goddamn wolf.
And
Mac survived the shit. Can you tell me what's up?
Mac.
No, Mac is the dopest, or Catacomb is the dopest. He just chills all day.
He chills all day.
I need that app. If you have that app and you can read his mind.
And one of the reasons that I want to move to a nicer neighborhood is because I want to walk Mac. I mean, while he still can, run and be excited, because it'll be good for the both of us.
You need to quit with the sad shit about Mac.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, the next question is from Parker H. The subject line, fucking Will, of course you picked this. Yes, this is a part of the subject line. Yes, I'm still going. This is still the subject line. Weird. Is my dick too big? That's a weird subject line. Would you say that there is such thing as too big of a schlong? P.S.
Yes.
My friend was wondering.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Where's it at? Where it's like perfect
The last
size?
girl that looked at my dick,
Mm-hmm.
she looked at it and laughed at it.
Was it
She
erect?
laughed at me. Yes. These girls keep scarring me.
How did you show her?
I mean, she pulled it out. It's the natural shit, but then she acts like I fucking spring the goddamn. Okay, that's.
I don't know if it was actually natural.
But she's like,
from what I remember, the story you told me, it wasn't very natural.
what this one? No.
Don't fucking touch my
Daren,
jackets.
look.
Those are expensive clothes.
Oh my god, you fucking asshole. But like, no, this is like, what was so weird about it? I mean. Like we were making out and shit and doing it.
The specific phrase. No, don't get vulgar on this.
I mean, okay.
This is a friendly show. The phrase you told her. You said no.
What I said when I put it, I said, why don't you check it out or something like that?
Why don't you get acquainted?
Why don't you get acquainted?
You're so fucking stupid.
I know.
You're horrible.
She asked me a question though. She's like, what is it like? And I was like, oh, why don't you get acquainted? And I was like, that shit is hilarious.
Oh god,
that shit is hilarious.
Well, one day you'll find.
Why would you be an idiot enough to say that?
I don't know.
Why would you be
on the first time?
Mm-hmm.
The first time. Okay.
What was I supposed to say? She asked me a goddamn question.
I don't know what the question was, so how would I know?
She said, "What's it like? Why don't you get acquainted? Like, why don't you meet him? They know I'm goofy.
Okay, so what?
If you met me on the street, you know I'm goofy.
What is too big?
Nah, I'm saying that was all a joke. Yeah,
and all that was satire on like the public perception of what men are like.
Yeah, but it makes me feel good to do that.
What would you say is a large penis size?
Probably like 8 inches and up. That's the smallest big dick you can get. Cause like big dudes with like kind of big dicks are like, I've got a big dick. No, like you don't really have a big dick until it's a problem.
When's the problem?
When you're trying to have like when you're like
no, what's the size that's a problem? 8 inches and up? Is that what you said?
I was about to be, but yeah, I'd say 8 inches up. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I'm always afraid somebody can see my dick. That's like I think. I don't know.
Like you didn't walk into my room nude the other day.
You can. It's cool with you, but like, is there a type of pants I can wear that is like got a big block over my private parts? Why am I so embarrassed?
Oh no, you got issues. Just talk to a therapist.
I'm like, I wish I could wear a chastity belt and like around my skinny jeans.
So what do I think is too big? I don't really think I'm qualified to answer this one because I don't. I'm a
There's
straight
nothing
male,
better than having a normal.
So I don't really have to deal with the penis besides my own. Maybe like 9 inches. Then it's like, oh, it's too big, man.
That's definitely too big.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
an
sorry that
issue.
it happened to you. Like,
oh God.
As a kid, I'm sure you were the cool one in the locker room, but like that's an issue. I'm sorry.
That's an issue. It's cool. We're not saying there's anything wrong with your body. We're saying,
but your life is a little harder because of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I really don't want to hear about it. If somebody's like, "Ooh, you dick shamed," sorry, God.
Don't tweet us. Don't tweet us. The next one from Andy W. Constantly falling short. Quick thanks, Daren and Will, for being so entertaining and all that you guys do. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. Hopefully we didn't offend you in this one. Keep up the good work. My question comes from a little struggle I've been dealing with lately.
Love.
What love?
Maybe that was their struggle.
No, I haven't gotten to.
Don't you think that's most of humanity's struggle at this point?
Well,
if we learn to love each other and see us all as equals, we wouldn't try to take their water, which is what the essence of war is.
I mean, if I read the rest of the email, I probably can figure what his problem is.
Okay.
I feel like even if I reach my goals, there's still more I could have done, and I'm not striving for enough. How do you two set the goals you feel will eventually or will actually help you in the long term? Other people tried to give me advice, but I didn't put my ear to it. Thanks in advance. So you were way off. But maybe it's all the same thing. Love is all the same. It's all subjective.
Your issue should have been love.
Yeah, like really, I don't know what the problem is. if you have
love,
then what else do you need? Like, really, that's all you need. You get love, have a family, settle down,
I
white picket fence.
want to open up a thought into the void. We need to. I'm sorry, this is so off topic, but I just want to get your opinion on this. We live in a world where we say everybody and their ideas should be equal. No art.
Who said that?
I mean, that's just how what people like try to say and tell kids. And we say that everybody's art is beautiful and it's good enough to hear. So we hear things like Bob Marley says, I'm rich, not in possession, in love. And everybody's like, wow, he is absolutely true.
You've been practicing your Bob Marley, huh?
No, not at all.
Was that Bob Marley?
I don't know why. I don't even know what I said.
Did you say Bob Marley?
Bob Marley, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but did I do a good impression?
I don't really know what Bob Marley sounds like, but if I had, I know what his singing voice sounds like. Yeah, man. But I don't know, what his talking voice sounds like.
I don't know.
I'd assume so.
But there's a clip that I'm specifically speaking of where he says that he's like talking to an interviewer. He's like, my possessions are in love or whatever. He's like, it's not in my money. And we say, wow, that is a beautiful way to live. But if you say, I like having possessions, I like having things, I don't want a wife, I don't want kids, I want my things. And people are like, you scum of the earth. What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
I mean, I lean.
It's like materialistic.
I'm somewhere in between, and maybe even more towards less materialistic, obviously, if you've seen my room. But
I like both.
Yeah, but I can appreciate people of both. I know that I have some friends who are like, I got big shit. I'm like, that's cool. And I got some friends who are like, I don't need big shit. That's cool too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, whatever makes you happy. But I like both. I like being able to cuddle with someone and, feel love. But also, I like buying clothes because it makes me feel good. Or I like, buying new recording equipment because it makes me fucking, feel good. Makes me feel good.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if it makes me feel good, I fuck with it.
I know, though, I think there was a time, like in the Steve Jobs movie, something that resonated with me that I related with was when they went to his house and they were like, Steve, you've been living here for 3 months and there's nothing in here. All he had was Apple computers. There was a time in my life where I think I would have been like that. And I think I'm at a time in my life now where I would fill it with strange things.
Like what?
I'm for a while I was know nothing. You may recall.
Yes.
Know nothing. And I'm like, ooh, this makes me happy. I like looking at this. I would now buy things that make me feel happy.
Yeah, I mean, you're evolving, different life experiences. One is you did that. You want to see what this is like now.
Yeah, I know I'm going to go back to that though. And I can't.
But it was interesting. I wonder if that was true of Steve Jobs to have an apartment for 3 months and have nothing in it, not even furniture. Do you think that was true, or do you think
he has to have like a bed. But
do you think that was true?
Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
I mean, I don't know. I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up and let me know, because I thought that was interesting. I didn't even think of that until now. If you haven't seen the Steve Jobs movie, you should watch it. It's really good. So, wait, what was this guy's question again?
So I was thinking about, what if I moved out of here by myself, and I realized, oh, shit, I don't have anything, and I was like, I'd have to get a refrigerator. Do you think I would ever get a refrigerator?
No, you would never, because that would require probably building. Unless they do it for you, but I don't know how it is. I haven't bought one in a while. But no, I don't. I feel like you wouldn't.
I don't think I would
ever get one. Too much responsibility to do it and be at the house on time for the delivery and too many pressures.
It would never get done.
Yeah, what would you do?
I would not have a refrigerator. I'd be fine with it. Everybody would say it, and I'd put a sign up there, and I'd say, "I know I do not have a refrigerator."
What about drinks though?
Oh, you're love right. Your drinks. I do love my drinks. I get a mini.
Okay.
I get a mini.
Yeah, I cannot. You can care of that. As a kid, I always fucking wanted a mini refrigerator. I wanted it so bad. So bad. Never could get one. I'm kind of glad because they're loud. I realize as an adult now, they're really, especially back then, they're probably really, really
they're
loud.
They're probably really.
Yeah. That's all I wanted. A refrigerator with Capri Suns in it. That's
my cousins had one.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, man, you get to get Yoo-Hoo's.
That's next level.
That's
gaming
level.
And not even having to get up for fucking snacks.
And not into disrespecting my cousins because I love my cousins forever, but I would never. I wouldn't let my kid have a refrigerator.
Fuck no.
My kid isn't gonna have shit, especially if I have shit. If I somehow get some shit and I've done enough to get a goddamn kid, and I would not let him have
anything that I couldn't have as a kid. Neither can you. Neither can you.
I hope my mom is around to yell at you every goddamn day.
So the question was, how can I feel like I'm doing more, even if I'm, striving towards my goals and achieving them? How can I feel like I'm doing enough?
Oh, God, that is the goddamn question. I don't feel like I ever am.
I bounce back between feeling like I'm doing enough to feeling like I'm doing too much to feel like I'm not doing enough to going crazy. I never just feel content. I think I only can not think about it when I'm actually doing the thing. So maybe just keep doing it.
You'd be surprised. My dad said something to me. My dad is nutty nut junior.
It's funny though.
But every once in a while,
Your
my
dad loves to talk about compositions and framing in
yeah.
movies and power stances. I love it.
Crazy. Absolutely insane man. But he will drop some knowledge on you every once in a while.
Yeah, he does. You got some gems.
And what he said to me is he was just going off on one of his rants that I fucking inherited from him. He'll be like, he said, you do have time for everything. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, you do. Mm-hmm. You do have time for everything. But you're like, I want to do this other thing.
Right.
I want to have an excess of this. Once you get rid of all the excesses in your life, then you have time for everything.
Right. And there's so many distractions. Like,
so many distractions.
If you're trying to write, stop looking at Facebook every 10 minutes. Stop looking at Twitter. Stop looking at Instagram. The shit hasn't updated that much. Like if you're
and there's nothing wrong with looking at it because that's where you absorb your culture. But keep watching my videos on youtube.com/people will be like and William Haynes TV.
And youtube.com/Daren Von Gerner and Spotify DVG.
I mean, like honestly, it's good to partake in that. But if you, I forgot what my point was going to be. But like you need to
I just mean like if you're trying to stay in the zone.
If you're trying to stay in,
there's just a lot of distractions. But sometimes distractions are good. But to me, really, I didn't really start seeing an improvement and a progression in my craft, I guess you can say, until I made the goddamn 1 month, 6 month, 1 year, and 5 year chart.
I agree.
The second I made that and I crossed out, like I put like 10 medium to difficult goals on there, and as the month goes on and I cross them off, like that feels good.
And I didn't do it, and I know I was supposed to. But, I think it's because, honestly, I still don't... I'm still jumping in a bunch of different directions. Yeah. I'm still in love with everything. I'm still madly in love with these different types of arts that I don't know which one I want to chase.
Man, when you find that one and you get good at it, it's going to be a good sight.
And I know, I like comedy, and I like doing things with it. And, all the other things I do are in that direction. But, I don't know what type I like to do more, so
What if you realized you liked photography more?
I think in my simplest form of me, I could. In the simplest form of me, where I'm like, hello, I live in a white picket fence. Yeah. I would be a photographer. That's the least I could do.
Even when you're not trying to, you insult Cameron.
Man. Oh, shit, did I? Fuck you, Cameron, you piece of shit asshole. You think your compositions are better than mine, you fucking dick? Bring your photos over here. I know I just got started. Bring your photos. I'll bring my photos.
He will whip your ass with just a cell phone.
Oh, that's true, huh?
He's so good.
But you're still a bitch in every other way, aren't you?
Okay, if you have a talent and you're you're a person who you're just naturally really good at stuff.
Mm-hmm. Got no chin. Well, he has no chance.
Please take advantage. All I'm saying, if you have that talent, please use it. Don't let it go to waste.
Oh, yeah,
Use the fucking talent.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never say, that's how you know you're really talented is when even the people who are like, fuck you, are like, you actually have a lot of skill. And I think, and he's a cool guy. I just like fucking with him. But, he use your skills. It makes us sad that we haven't seen you in 2 years this October.
Yeah, you don't like to come around, even though I've invited you and I've even tried to bribe you with money.
Oh, drinking? Oh,
too cool. He actually texted me something the other day that I want to share with you off the podcast.
Okay.
I think that's it.
We just put all his information on blast?
No, we didn't say anything. We said his last name, but we didn't say where he lives or
Oh yeah,
we didn't say anything.
He's ugly.
I don't think he's ugly.
They're like, hey, did I hear you say your name was Cameron? I noticed you're a bit ugly. Do you know Will?
I think this is it. Will, we've been going for an hour and 14 minutes.
So you want me to go in my room and be silent?
I mean, I didn't say you have to be silent. Nor did I say you have to go in your room, really. You just got to get the fuck out of mine.
I love Catacomb. Thank you. He is my second cry of my life.
Wait, did you cry?
Yes, I did. Well, I got a tear.
We never even talked about you crying on the podcast.
We had a podcast about it. You wouldn't remember because you don't care about our friendship. It's all right. I'm done with it.
What do you mean?
We didn't even finish all them stories. I don't think we even said why.
Hold on. Did we tell a single story?
Nope.
What?
We did not say why
Really
you
quick,
were
let's
mad
tell,
at me.
Let's tell one
No,
story.
well, I'm done with the podcast.
No,
I'm
we're not
tired.
done.
What time is it? I go to sleep earlier so I can get to work earlier so you guys will stop being like, "Ugh, you listening to Kanye in traffic?" That's exactly what I'm doing. Like, you guys act like I'm having fun. Will's late. No, I'm in traffic. Listen to goddamn Kanye.
Before I got to work today, how long have you been there?
Today I woke up a little bit late, so only like 15 minutes. I had been getting there.
Wait, you were there 15 minutes before I got there today?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe that.
Yeah, I was in my car
You're in your car, what?
for like 15 minutes, and then I came out and went to
Nah, I don't believe that. Because I left like 2 minutes after you. It's impossible.
I was there for a good while before you got there, for sure. I know this for a fact.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. What were we saying? Oh, let's tell one story before we go.
Out of the ones that I was telling.
Out of any of the stories that we've talked about that we didn't really fully explain. Somebody told us today, a friend of ours told us today that he listened to our podcast, and we went into telling a story, and then he was like, all right, they got a little distracted.
Have
but
you
maybe,
ever...
Maybe they'll get back to the story
Has
eventually.
he ever seen anime?
He listened to the whole thing, and we never...
Has he ever seen anime?
How would I know? Yeah,
Pokemon, they don't explain to you all of it. This is just part of Ash's
we
journey.
want you to fill in the blanks. All right, we want
That's
you to
actually
take
a part
our
of it.
experience.
Enrich the narrative.
We want you to take our experience.
Put
and
your
fill in the blank.
experiences into them and imagine. That's what it is.
I want to hear your voice. Now we're gonna get a bunch of tweets of people taking our podcast, downloading the audio, and then getting a mic and just record.
And then I went to Jenny's house.
No, they're gonna jump in the conversation with us, like moments that are dead air on our podcast, and they're gonna Will, I agree with that, and just like fill in the blanks.
That would be very funny.
That would be hilarious, especially if they
if they did a really good one. That would be actually kind of eerie if you did it very well.
Yeah, it would, like if they actually felt like they were in the room and we were responding to them. That would be weird as fuck. I would like that.
I can't wait to put this shit on a record and like 30 years from now and listen to this and hear Catacombs tapping in the back and fucking crying.
You've only listened to half of one of our podcasts?
Yeah.
We've done like 24 now, and you've only listened to half of one?
Yeah.
Why should anybody listen to our podcast if the people who do it don't even care to listen to it ever?
When I painted it and then I threw it away. I didn't throw it away, but I put it in the gallery. I'm not gonna go to my own gallery.
You're not gonna even listen to it once.
I cannot do it
to make sure you sound okay.
I just, for some reason, I cannot. I don't want to hear me talk. I hear me talk all day.
Interesting.
And I just want to say what I'm doing on this podcast. I go and do it in different rooms all day, and I'm, yeah, it's weird.
All right. Well, if we're not gonna share the final stories,
But sometimes I don't, and I'm sad, and everybody asks me.
This has been the She Didn't Text Back podcast. We missed a week, but we're back. And I don't know. That's it. I feel tired and I feel good, and I'm glad we did it. And we went longer this time because I purposely didn't tell you how long we've been rolling because I wanted to go a little longer, and just because we missed last week, and people will be maybe happy about that.
You think they want to hear some more?
No, I guess not. No, why the fuck do I think they want to hear more?
You're gonna. Oh God!
Everyone turns this off after 2 minutes.
The Grudge Girl's gonna come out of your TV and eat your ass tonight.
If you're still listening to this point, tweet at us and say yellow bird. And if you say yellow bird,
put a dot before my Twitter handle.
Okay, really quick, PSA. If you're trying to pimp someone out on Twitter and you're like, hey, William Haynes, your new shit was dope. Everyone, you should look at it. But you put Will's handle first, at Mr. William Haynes, and you don't put a dot before it or anything before it.
Nobody's going to
The only people that will see it are people that are already following Will. So in theory, they probably already seen his tweets about it. So if you wanted to go out to your Twitter people, put a period before it or put a word before it and then put his handle.
What I've realized is that we need to share more. That is how we keep this alive. And I was like, I need to share more too. I've
been telling you that. You should pay the dues and pimp out other smaller YouTube channels.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll find out a way.
That shit, dude. When I was I'm not a big YouTuber now. I'm not really a YouTuber. But when I was trying to be a YouTuber and do sketch stuff, I would have fucking flip shit if Charles Trippy or Michael Buckley or Phil would have pimped me out, would have shouted me out and said hey, this guy's good. Not what the fuck was that? Not only for because their fans would check out my shit, but because they took the time to look at my content, that shit would have meant everything to me.
And all it is like, like one tweet.
Yeah.
And honestly, so many like good things have happened to me in my life, and I've met so many amazing people and gotten to do so many things that have made me feel good, like this podcast, all because fucking Philip DeFranco tweeted my shit.
Yeah.
And then did some other shit for me. And Wheezy Waiter, there's this photo of me I'm going to post on the Instagram of me and Wheezy Waiter.
Mm-hmm.
I was 17 years old, and I met him, and that was one of the best things that had ever happened to me.
That's awesome. You were a huge fan of his.
Yeah, and it was amazing to me.
Can we do something really quick?
Yeah.
So this is the end of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way in hell Phil will ever hear this.
Mm-hmm.
He'll never hear this. Mm-hmm. So I want everyone, if you know who Philip DeFranco is, if you know us from SourceFed, you know who Phil is most likely. I want you guys to tweet at him at Philly D and just say, stay low? Is that what we should have him say?
Stay low.
Just tweet. Don't add Will or I into the tweet. Just tweet at Phil and say, stay low. I want to see if he can connect it. Do you think he will? Or maybe they should put us in there as well.
No.
Just tweet at Phil. I want to bother him. Sometimes I like to bother Phil.
I like to bother him too.
Yeah.
But he, I think for a while I was like, I don't think Phil likes it when I bother him. But he comes around to have me bother him.
Yeah.
Phil loves it when I bother him.
Yeah. So I think that's it. This has been the Sheet and Text Back podcast with Daren and Will. If you want to send us an email, sheetandtextback@gmail.com. If you have a moment and you want to leave us a review on iTunes, it really helps us move up in the charts, which, we hear everybody saying that's the bee's knees. That's what you wanted. You want to be.
That makes me feel like a rapper. I'm on the charts.
Yeah. So I think we fluctuate, but I think we've been like on the top 30 of the comedy pop,
which is fucking incredible.
That's incredible that we can reach.
I'm so happy.
If we can get higher, that shit will be everything. That would be so dope. I appreciate that. And it only furthers Will and I's career, and hopefully you guys you get something out of it as well.
Oh, we're gonna do some shit because I'm gonna put on some shows.
Yeah.
And I've always when I always would go to shows as a person, I'd be like, I want to be a part of the show. Guess what? I'm gonna put you in the show. I always want to put somebody in the show. That is incredible. You remember how?
Yeah. So if you come to our show in Austin, we'll bring you on stage with us.
Somebody is being brought on stage for the rest of my life,
and we're definitely gonna do a meet and greet in Texas. So,
not every time, but
but yeah, I think that's it. You can follow me on Twitter at Daren Von Gardner, VonGirdner, or Will at Mr. William Haynes. Bye bye.
Okay, well.
That was a HeadGum podcast.